Has it already gone too far with Russell Martin? Which sounds ridiculous because the guy's only a month into the actual season starting. But do you feel he can't turn it round now? Are too many fans too far gone with him?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd say like he can't turn it round, but in the fans' eyes, in terms of him turning it round with the team on the pitch, but in the fans' eyes, I think he's got some job in his hands to try and win them over now for us, because, and the biggest problem here is that they didn't want him in the first place. No, the vast majority of supporters, if we cast our minds back to the summer, were totally underwhelmed by the appointment. No, they thought they deserved better. I think they looked at how it ended for him at Southampton. I think they even looked at his records at Swansea and MK Dons and wondered, is that really good enough to be a Rangers manager? I think they also had fears. about the playing style, about this kind of this possession for possession's sake, which has been a criticism of Russell Martin's teams, as has kamikaze defending at Southampton in the Premier League last season, which ultimately kind of cost him his job. So they were all the kind of worries and concerns that Rangers fans had when he got the job. And unfortunately for him, most of those have kind of borne out in what we're watching on the pitch. He had to get off to a quick start, and I keep saying it, but in the league, the fixtures were relatively kind.
Yeah.
He had to win those first two league games. I mean, see, in terms of the Bruges game and the Bruges tie overall, I don't think a lot of people expected Rangers. I know fans turn up expecting to win every game, but the people that know football and look at Bruges, I don't think many people expected Rangers to beat Bruges. I think it's probably too early for this Rangers team to seriously get into the Champions League group stage and expect to compete. I think there's a general consensus that at the moment the Europa League group stage is kind of where they belong. But the league games, for us, it had to get off to a good start in the league, and to me, that's what's killing Russell Martin at the moment is this start, and the thought in fans' heads of being behind Celtic already. They could be even further behind on Sunday, or they will be further behind if Celtic beat Livingston on Saturday before Rangers have kicked a ball again. And then the thought of Brendan Rodgers and Celtic coming to Ibrox a week on Sunday for the first Old Firm game. Look, in terms of the booing and the jeering, I don't know about you, but I mean, as a fan, I don't think I would ever boo my own players or my own team. I mean, it'd need to get pretty bad. But these Rangers fans have had enough for us, and whether you agree with that or no, you're now getting close to 15 years, bar one season, or maybe you could say 2 seasons, getting to Seville, the Europa League final, win the Scottish Cup under Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. So maybe 2 seasons out of, you're talking the 14, getting into 15. It's been utter pain and agony for them. I mean, it has been torture for them. So they have ran out of patience. They needed somebody to come in this summer. And look, there was excitement and a bit of optimism there, obviously, with the new owners coming in, knowing there was going to be a bit of financial backing. But they needed a manager to really get a grip of this team. Change the mentality quickly. Get a tune out of players who haven't delivered enough in the last 3 or 4 years. And I'll say it again, to go and hit the ground running in the league this season. I said it before, and probably punters maybe kind of criticised. To me, this season, Europe pretty much means nothing to Rangers. Celtic are at 4 in a row, going for 5. Dreaming of 9 and 10 again. Brendan Rodgers potentially in his last year at Celtic. For Rangers to get back to where they want to go to, forget Europe, you have to become the number 1 team in Scotland again.